That's one. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. Tonight we're going to be talking about the importance of recycling. Reduce, reuse, recycle. We've all heard this phrase before, but why is it so important? What does it mean for the average consumer to recycle? And how much money can we actually save recycling? In 2003, the Kings County Greenworks newsletter put out that the Apple Corporation actually saved over $1 million that year by just recycling. To beat that, Texas Instrument that same year was saving $16 million a quarter. That averages out to be $64 million per year just saving from recycling. Now, obviously, as an individual, not a multi-billion-dollar corporation, you're not going to be saving that much money. But there are still a lot of benefits that you can get from recycling. The first benefit is it helps protect the wildlife and clean up our environment. It reduces air and water pollution by the trash that's put in landfills. It also reduces the need for mining and logging and industries like that tear down natural wildlife. This wildlife is home to many endangered species, and it helps protect those species from going extinct. It also helps slow the release of greenhouse gases by these landfills. Landfills are just piles of trash that are sitting there reducing all these pollutants into the air. The next good reason why you should recycle is it saves a lot of energy. One aluminum can recycled actually saves enough energy to run a TV for about 3 hours. It takes 95% less energy to make an aluminum can out of a recycled one than it does from raw materials. Also, with paper, it saves you 65% of the energy requirements, 80% of the water used, and 95% of the pollutants that are put out. Another good reason to recycle is that it takes room away from all your landfills. Landfills are filling up every day. The average American uses 4.5 pounds of trash per day. That equals out to 56 tons of trash a year. At this rate, we are closing down a landfill every day. We're just simply running out of room for all of our trash. A study in the UK was discovered that their landfills there actually released a quarter of all methane in the pollution in the air. A last good reason to recycle is that recycling can save you money. Given an equal volume of trash versus an equal volume of recyclables, the recyclables are always cheaper to get rid of in comparison to the trash. Some communities actually have programs where they'll pay for your recyclabilities. That way you're making a little money every time you recycle. And a lot of small business owners, if you advertise your green company that you recycle, you can broaden your consumer base and make a little more money that way. Now I've talked to you about several good reasons on how you can or why you should recycle. Now we're going to talk about how you can. The easiest way to reduce your waste is to reuse what you already have. Instead of throwing away a perfectly good water bottle, refill it up, use it again. To get rid of water bottles in general, you can just get a water filter in a reusable bottle like a Camelback or an Nalgene bottle, and reuse that every day. Also, you should use reusable bags. Almost any nationwide grocery store or Walmart sell reusable bags, and they help eliminate the plastic and paper bag waste. Instead of throwing away clothes and furniture, a good way to get rid of those is just to donate them to local charities. That way they're still being used and not taking up more space in our landfills. Most importantly to do is to recycle everything that you have. Find out through your community what containers they take, if they take fiber, things like that, and that way you can separate accordingly and have the product be reused instead of just thrown away. Now personally, I've just started recycling myself, and I have found that it's just as easy to throw something away as it is to throw it into a recycling bin. By recycling, you can help save the planet, reduce the amount of energy we use as a planet, quit taking up a lot less space with landfills, and save yourself some money. So the next time you're about to throw something away, I just want you to think to yourself, if this is recyclable, how much can I actually help by putting this in a recycling bin instead of a trash can?